What's going on with these division winners? Who do you guys think is going to win? I'm gonna name the division first, and then I'm gonna give predictions, and you tell me who you think is going to win. So I'm gonna start off with the AL East, of course. We got the Yankees, predicted to win the division with 94 wins this year. Blue Jays are predicted to win 92. We got the Tampa Bay Rays with 89, the Orioles was 78, and the Red Sox was 77 and a half. So, what's your prediction on who's going to win and what's going to be the order? So, Teddy, I'm gonna start with you.
I'm gonna go Yankees. Yankees won. Tampa second.
Mm.
Blue Jays, they're pretenders. They've always been it. There's Vladdy just runs his mouth every year. He just doesn't get it. And then I mean, it's real tough. But I love the talent in Baltimore. I love the young talent in Baltimore. And they played so well last year. And the way that you, I mean, the Red Sox, they can pull anything off, man. I've been rooting against them forever. So, and I've seen them pull off some crazy stuff. So, but they're going to finish last this year.
Ooh. Wow.
Bruh.
All right. I got the Yankees first winning in the division. Sorry, David.
It's all good. It's all good.
I agree with Teddy. I got the Rays second. I didn't have. I'd like the from what I've seen so far in my 2 years. I like the Rays pitching. I could be.
Yes,
No,
they have a very
Cool.
good pitch. Yep.
And then I got the Blue Jays third, kind of along the lines of Teddy. I know they was really high last year. People were real high on the Blue Jays to win it all last year, and I more so agree with Teddy. I just feel like they're not as good as everybody makes them out to be. Fourth, I'm gonna go with the Orioles. I agree with Teddy. I think the Orioles have really good hitting with Mountcastle and what was it, Santander, I think, or something like that.
Yep. Anthony Santander. Yep.
And I think the Orioles' problem last year was more so consistent starting pitching. Like I think that was a little bit inconsistent. And correct me if I'm wrong, John Means was out for most of the year last year.
Yep.
I think they picked up Cal Gibson, who's starting for them tomorrow. I think that's a huge asset. So I'm gonna go with the Orioles. And lastly, sorry, Teddy. I mean, not Teddy. Sorry, David. I got the Red Sox, man. The Red Sox. I don't know. I really like. I'm high on Baltimore. I'm higher on Baltimore than I am on Boston this year.
Bruh.
I feel you, but you know mine ain't gonna be the same as yours for sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
For sure. But although I hate to say this, I agree with number one. I do believe the Yankees are going to win the division. I do agree with this. Now, this is me being totally unbiased. Of course, I do not like the Yankees. Never have, never will. But as far as I know, it's talent-wise and what they did last year and what they added this year and what they have with the young guy coming up that Teddy talked about earlier, I definitely believe that they're going to win 94, 95 wins this year. So I agree with that. Second, I have Tampa Bay as well. So we agree with 1 and 2. 1 and 2, I have Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay can win 90, 89, 90, 91 games this year. So I got Tampa there. But this is where we disagree. This is where I'm putting us third. Yes, I am. Yes. I believe we can win 85, 86 games this year.
Stop the cap.
Oh. So I think we're going to be good with the bounce back season. With and I believe this is a hope and a prayer, but either way, this is the Red Sox and me talking. I believe that Chris Sale is going to be healthy enough to win us enough games. We're going to have good enough hitting. We got some young guys we added. We got Dewars is out there. I believe we're going to do enough what we can to win 85, 86 games. Then I have the Blue Jays finishing fourth and the Orioles finishing last. That's my prediction for the AL East.
Okay.
Now, the AL Central. Right now they have the Guardians winning the division at 87.5 wins. They got the Twins right behind them with 83.5, White Sox with 82.5. Then they have the Tigers finishing fourth with 69.5, and then the Royals finishing last with 68.5 wins. So, Carl, I'll start with you since this is pretty much your division. What you got?
All right, so first, I agree. I got Cleveland. I like Cleveland's little pitcher. I like McKenzie. Shane Bieber is my guy. Ansavali, cool. And then they got Jose Ramirez, who I really like. He's a home run hitter. I got the second as the White Sox. I know they lost Jose Abreu, but I feel like our division is kind of weak. So I feel like the White Sox can finish second. Third, I have, if we can stay healthy at starting pitching, I'm going to go us. We won some games when, you know what I'm saying, when pitchers were getting healthy. I think Matt Manning getting another year under his belt helps. I think we get schoolball back. We lost Gregory Soto, which he was blowing games for us. I don't know what people saw him, bruh. I hated when Greg Soto was closing for us. I could be tripping, but just you said what?
He just throws hard.
Yeah, I don't see what other people saw in him. But I got us third, fourth. I got the Twins, and then fifth. I got the Royals. I know the Royals got Bobby Witt Jr., but I don't. That's just my order.
That's all they have.
Yeah, that's my order right there.
All right, Teddy, what's your prediction on the AL Central?
I got the Guardians, and then man, the Twins are always in it, but they just can't finish. The White Sox were unhealthy last year. Big blows. They had Eloy Jimenez out for like a good portion of the year.
Yeah,
and
half the season.
And Lewis Robert, their center fielder. Those two are big impacts in that lineup. Yeah, this one's tough. I'm gonna go White Sox second, Twins third, Tigers fourth, Royals fifth.
Seems like none of us have faith in the Royals, because I got the Royals last in mine as well.
Yeah,
I got Guardians, Twins, White Sox, Tigers, Royals. That's what I got.
Respect.
I don't got the Royals. They predicted 68.5, but I'm thinking maybe 66, 67 wins for the Royals. I don't think they're going to be that good this year.
Yeah, I'm just going us third because hopefully we can stay healthy at pitching. But if history repeats from what I've been seeing so far, then I'm not mad at y'all putting us at fourth.
Yeah. I'm just going off. I'm mainly going off history, just off the last few seasons. If healthy though, I agree. If healthy, I think y'all can finish third. But right now, I'm just looking at what I saw before. I'm gonna say fourth. But not last. At least not last.
Yeah, take that.
AL West. This one right here, they got the Astros finished winning this division with 95.5 wins. They got the Mariners finishing second with 88 wins. Then they have the Angels and Rangers tied at third with 81.5 wins. And then they got the Oakland A's finishing last with only 59.5 wins.
Yeah, they're a poverty franchise.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with these predictions. I feel like that would be my top five. Well, my prediction for this division, I don't see the A's winning 60 games. So A's are just terrible, man. I don't know what's up with them. They're like the Oakland Raiders, just not good anymore.
They did share a field back in the day.
There you go. And what now? They don't share, but they still share the same goals. Just losers.
Ain't any Raiders in the comments. My God.
Hey, look, I don't like the Raiders either. That's one team I'll never like. Cowboys, Raiders, Yankees. Never like them.
You're done,
All right,
son.
You want me to go first, Teddy, or you want to go first?
I'll go first on this one. I like the Astros to win the division. This is just pure hope as a baseball fan. The Angels, please make the playoffs. Please. Like, we need to see, like, seeing Mike Trout and Ohtani in the WBC was amazing. We need to see them playing. Oh my dude, we need to see them playing serious baseball. Like,
they got a young hitter. I forgot his name, but he started to catch on late. I can't remember his name. I think he was batting like second. Oh, is it Dane Fletcher? Am I talking about him?
Yep.
Yep.
Second baseman. Yep. He's a good contact guy. He's quick too.
Yeah.
But I got the Angels finishing second, Mariners finishing third. Which, I mean, that can easily flip flop just because of history. But if the Angels can figure it out and get some pitching, then I like them to finish second. And then I got the A's finishing last. And the Rangers, they went out and spent all this money on DeGrom and Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, just to finish fourth in the division. Like, it's not Nathan Eovaldi. Like, you did all this, you spent all the money. You're not selling out your stadium. You're not doing anything. I mean, it's just. I mean, I hope they do. I hope they do good. I hope DeGrom does good because there's a lot of people writing him off, and he's not one to write off.
I'll say this about the Angels. The Angels remind me of Gonzaga.
No,
I can't go that far because at least Gonzaga get there.
Yeah, but it's for me. It's the hopeful feeling. Like you hope that they're going to do it, and then you just like, nope. I've been here before. I've been here before with you. Nope, I'm not riding with you. Sorry, Angels. Look, yeah, I didn't wanted to see Mike Trout do something, and he's only been to the playoff once in his entire career.
And he got
swept. Yeah, that's why I say you can't beat Gonzaga because Gonzaga at least will get you to the Elite Eight or the Final Four.
That's true. I'm just talking about that. Just that feeling of like I think they're gonna get it, but it just goes away.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
All right, my list about to be controversial. Y'all gonna kill me. So first, like
I know who's going.
You going with the Angels?
Nope, I'm not going to Angels. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say these big money pickups finally step up. I'm going with the Rangers. I'm going with the Rangers. I'm a huge Jacob DeGrom fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow,
he's a top tier pitcher and he can hit if he has to hit. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Rangers. I think these big money guys finally step up. I think DeGrom was a huge pickup, and I know he's coming off the injury. Then I'm gonna go Astros. Yeah. Jose Altuve is hurt. I don't know how long he's hurt for. I do love Yordan Alvarez. He was a huge home run hitter last year. The Astros got good pitching. But like I said, the Rangers, I think they finally step up. I think they finally earn their money. Third, I'm gonna go to Mariners Mariners is kind of my second team. Like it's like a team I root for. I like Ty France, JP Crawford, Luis Castillo. Got a couple guys I root for. Plus, I was born in Washington, so I kind of root for the Mariners. Fourth, I got the Angels. Like y'all said, man, I want them to make the playoffs because Ohtani is my favorite baseball player. But I gotta be kind of real with myself. And last, I'm gonna go with the Athletics. I have noticed that the Athletics do suck. I'm sorry.
How you have a name like the Athletics and your team sucks? That's just crazy. I don't know.
Bruh.
I think that's a terrible name. Like in terms of creativity for a sports team, the Athletics.
It's not creative. It's not creative. But I mean, if you're gonna have Athletics, at least win some games and be the Athletics. Don't be trash and be the Athletics. You know.
And those uniforms they wear are so ugly too.
Don't get me started with the green and yellow. That was my elementary school colors. I cannot stand those colors ever. I like the color green, but mixed with yellow, nope.
I like the hats. I think the hat's pretty decent, pretty solid.
Hey, you can wear the hats. I'm good.
I think the hat's a pretty solid hat.
Okay, I guess. Let's do the NL East now. So NL East, they have the Braves finishing first with 94.5 wins. They got the Mets second at 92.5. Phillies with third at 89.5. The Marlins with 76, and the Nationals, Joe, finishing with 59 wins. So before you say go Nats, I say trash Nats.
Hey, rep your team, Joe. Rep your team, man. Hey, look, it's like me and the Pistons, baby. Still got to rep them.
Hey, look, just know that they're going to be trash. So I'm going to go with the Mets winning this one. I think the Mets will win this division with 94.5, and I got the Braves finishing with 92.5. 92, 93 games. Phillies third, Marlins fourth, and then Nationals finishing last. Maybe 60 wins. Maybe. Carl, you.
All right. So on my paper, I had the Braves winning the division, right? But then I thought about it, and I remember one name, Justin Verlander. And boy, am I a huge Justin Verlander fan. Because when I was at MSU, he was on the Tigers. So, yes, I wasn't watching baseball at the time, but so many of my friends and stuff were watching it. And so I was kind of watching by, association. And I love Justin Verlander. You pair that with Max Scherzer. Those are two great starting pitchers. I think the Mets finally get it. They already have a great talent in the batting order. I know, Teddy, I don't like the Mets as Yankee fans, but I'm gonna go with the Mets. Then I'm gonna go to Braves because Ronald Acuna is back. Then I'm gonna go Phillies just because of the injuries. Fourth, I'm gonna go Marlins. Marlins lost Pablo, but I love Sandy Alcantara, or however you pronounce his name, because I heard it multiple ways. Then last, sorry, Nats. I'm gonna have to go with the Nats last.
Yeah, I like what Trey Turner did in the WBC, so I'm definitely rooting for him to do well with the Phillies. So
Silver Slugger.
Hey, I agree there. Silver Slugger, Trey Turner, you got it, my guy. Go ahead, Teddy.
So, Carl, the Mets are known to Met.
That's why I said they're gonna get over it this year.
They signed another old veteran that they're gonna rely on to replace another old veteran that they overused, and now he's injured. And Max Scherzer was injured last year multiple times because he's just old. I don't know if you remember when he was on the Nats in the World Series. He said he can't pitch one day because he was tired or something like that.
Sound like Tony Pollard with the Cowboys, but we talking about baseball. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go.
Tony Young, man.
I'm gonna go with the. I like the Braves. Braves are a really good team. Look out for Ronald Acuna Jr. to have an MVP season. 40-40, no doubt about it. 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases. Probably a Gold Glove because he switched over to right field. So I like them, and then I got the Phillies. I like the Phillies. And then I'm gonna go Mets, Marlins, and the Nats.
I wasn't expecting you to put Philly over the Mets, but I mean, like you said, the Mets will Met.
Man,
Harper's my guy.
Man, they got a world champion now over there, man, pitching.
Bryce Harper's my guy. He's my favorite guy in the league right now. I've been following him since I was in high school, and he was the same age. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
my guy's Mookie Betts. That's my guy. That's my favorite player. He was my favorite player with the Red Sox, and he's still my favorite player after. That's my favorite. Mookie Betts has always been one of my favorite players. NL Central. They have the Cardinals winning this with 89 wins. Brewers with 84.5. Then they got the Cubs with 78. The Pirates at 67.5, and the Reds finishing last with 66 wins. I'm gonna go with the Brewers winning this one with 88 wins. I got the Cardinals finishing with 86, 87 wins. Cubs, Pirates, Reds. But I think you can flip the last two, Pirates and Reds. I think they're both going to be pretty bad this year. But yeah, I'm gonna say Pirates, Reds. That's just my prediction. I mean, our Pujols is gone now, but who knows? That's my for the Central. What about you, Teddy?
I got the Cardinals finishing first in the division. The Brewers are kind of like the Blue Jays, to where people project them like Christian Yelich and the rest of the guys they got on that team. But I don't think they're going to do well this year. They had front office problems with Corbin Burns. He was trying to sign an extension, and I guess there was conversation to where it came out that they didn't really want him, or they didn't really appreciate him. So he's looking on a way out.
He's pitching tomorrow. He's starting.
Yep. Yeah. He's nasty. He's one of the top pitchers in the game, which is surprising to why they would say that. And then look out for Ellie De La Cruz from the Reds. He's a prospect coming up. I'm not 100% sure if he made the opening day roster, but he's a top prospect in the organization. Hunter Green, I don't know if you guys know about him. He was
pitcher, right?
Yep. He made his way up last year. He had his little rinks and dinks, but I think he's gonna have a good year this year. But don't let that fool you. They're still gonna finish 4th and 5th in the division. Because the Cubs went out and did some work. They acquired Dansby Swanson, Cody Bellinger, Eric Hosmer.
Cody was so good with the Dodgers. I was shocked when he went to Chicago.
It was just because of the I'm telling you, he's the one guy that the shift rule is going to benefit
Facts.
the most, in my opinion.
All right. So I got the Cardinals first. I like the Cardinals a lot, actually. I have the Brewers second. The Brewers got one of the guys I really like, Willie Adames. He's still on there, right? Still on the Brewers.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Cool,
Yep.
cool. I really like Willie Adames. I like you said, Burns. Third, I got the Cubs. Like you said, the Cubs did make some moves in the offseason. Fourth, I'm flipping back and forth for 4th and 5th because the Pirates, I really like Brian Hayes and Brian Reynolds. Is Brian Reynolds not there anymore?
He requested a trade.
Oh, well.
In the offseason.
Well, then. So who knows how long he's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go Reds 4th then with that knowledge. Didn't know that. I'll go Pirates 5th. Yeah.
Last but not least, the NL West. They have the Dodgers finishing first with 94.5 wins. Padres right behind them with 94. Then they got the Giants with 81 wins. Then the Diamondbacks with 76.5. And the Rockies finishing last with 66 wins. Teddy, we'll start with you.
All right. I got the Dodgers winning this division. I feel like Mookie has a big year. He's got to step up for Trey out of that lineup. He's definitely going to be in the leadoff spot this year, and he's getting his buddy JD Martinez back. So maybe JD Martinez has a better year than 13 home runs last year, which is why he left Boston, because he wasn't producing. But maybe them reuniting just sparks something in that offense. Gavin Lux going down hurts them, but it doesn't really, because they can put JD in right and have Mookie play second.
That team is stacked, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's kind of how stacked they are. Then they got Clay's brother, Trace Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Outfield for him. Chris Taylor. That team is ridiculous.
I know that name. Where'd he come from? I know that name.
Taylor. He's been with the Dodgers.
I heard that name before.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to go AL and West. Honestly, the Dodgers are gonna win that division, and the rest of it, I see it how. Ooh, the pod. No, Jerry. Stop the hype train. All right, dude, just stop it. You saw what they did last year, dude. Like, it's nah.
Hey, Juan Soto a good pickup though. That's a huge
Oh,
piece.
he's nasty. He's nasty. Watch
And
out.
we haven't seen them really with Tatis and Soto. So I mean, I don't know how much longer Tatis is out for, like with the suspension, but
He's I think he's out for like the first month.
Yeah,
so
he comes out like the end of April. He comes back at the end of April, something like that.
Yeah.
So I ain't too mad at that. I ain't too
yeah.
mad at it, Jerry.
The Padres have a great offense, but how they gonna gel? That's my thing. You got a bunch of guys making 36, 37, $50 million a year. Is ego gonna be part of the game?
I mean, he said he saw them beat the Dodgers when it counted, and they added Xander Bogaerts. So
yeah,
I ain't mad at it, Jerry. I don't agree, but I ain't mad at it.
Hey, Jerry, I'm with you. I'm right there with you. You got the same order I got, Jerry. That's my order right there. I don't even need to just pull it back up. That right there, that's my order. Page, Padres, Dodgers, Giants, Rockies, Diamondbacks. Well, no, flip the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. I got the Rockies finishing last. So I just don't think the Rockies are that good. Like the uniforms, though. Uniforms tough. Uniforms look sweet. Get me wrong about that.
It's something about the pinstripes, right? It's the pinstripes, right? Is that what it is?
No.
The pinstripes.
Absolutely not.
Pinstripe.
Absolutely not. Carl, go ahead. I'm not listening to this Yankees fan right now.
All right, so I'm gonna go Dodgers first. Again, Jerry, I'm not mad at you putting the Padres first, nor you, David. I'm gonna roll with the Dodgers strictly off pitching. Then they probably got the best like pitching talent in MLB. Then I'm gonna go Padres. Oh, I know Joe Musgrove. I know Padres got some pitches on them too, but I think overall the Dodgers is just the best pitchers in baseball from what I've not seen. But then I'm gonna go Padres. Then I'm gonna go Giants. Then I'm gonna go D-backs. I know the D-backs kind of stink, but I kind of see something in the D-backs every year that makes me go, they're not as trash as people say. Yeah. Now they're still bad, but I think I think they're better than what they're given credit for. And then I'm gonna go Rockies. I think the Rockies, they still got Chris Bryant, right?
Yeah,
They still got Chris Bryant. I think they still got CJ Blackman. I actually kind of mess with the
Rockies.
Charlie Blackman. It's CJ Cron. Yep. There you go. Thank you, Teddy. They still. I like those three guys, but I don't know. I think I'm actually talking myself actually putting the Rockies fourth and the D-backs fifth. Yeah, I just did it. I'm going Rockies fourth, D-backs fifth. Sorry, those three guys I like them a lot. I used to like when they had Trevor Story, but then he went to Boston. So, that's my order right there.
Dave, don't do that. That's your replacement that just got Tommy John and he can't make the throw from short.
Look. You know what? Hey, Tomo, cut his camera off. Cut him off and kick him out. I don't want to hear nothing else from this Yankees fan. I kind of want to throw in some things that I saw. I also saw on ESPN. So what they had the Astros winning the AL, being the AL champs, and they had them meeting the Padres in the World Series, and they have the Padres winning the whole thing.
ESPN's been wrong a lot.
Yes, they have, and I disagree with this as well. So, but that's what they say.
No, I do.
And I definitely don't have the Yankees getting it either. You won't ever see me predict them to go in. I'm always going to have somebody beating them, whether they win or not.
I don't think I necessarily disagree with the Astros going back. Now, I don't have them winning their division, but I don't think I necessarily disagree with them going back to the World Series.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that either. It's just, for me, it's the Padres. I don't know about the Padres making the World Series.
Yeah, me too.
I like that, Jerry.
I bet you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we seen the pinstripes. I hope one day you burn that freaking thing. That's all I care about. But let's talk about these.
This is number 2, bro. This is Jeter, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
I agree, Jerry.
Tom, you are a Nats fan. You should not be happy about this, okay? You are a Nats fan. Yes, you got a World Series, but you got one. All right. Be
Hey,
happy.
they just happy to be in the MLB, man. Let's
That's
talk about this next topic.
Let's go with